A or an. Would you give me a sheet of paper? A triangle has 3 sides. He comes to see his grandmother once a week. Able. Are you able to speak English? About. He completed about half of his work. We talk about the weather. Above. His head was above the water. Accept. Please accept my thanks. Accident. She was injured in the accident. We met again by accident after 17 years had passed. Accuse. Her friend accused her of breaking his heart. The lawyer accused the suspect of lying. Across. The box was 10 centimeters across. The dog ran across the road. Act. He acted immediately to stop the fight. Activist. The activist worked hard to change the law. Actor. That actor frightened me. Add. Please add my name to the list. She told him to leave, but added that she would like to see him again. Administration. The new administration starts work in January. Admit. When was the country admitted to the United Nations? He admitted that what he did was wrong. Adult. Only an adult can sign the document. Advise. Did you advise him to leave? Affect. A lack of sleep affected the singer's performance. Mr. Nutley's belief in my talent greatly affected my life. Afraid. I am afraid of guns. After. She arrived after the lesson started. In the alphabet, B is after A. Again. Sam played the song again. I found my book in the same place again. Against. They marched against the war. He agreed to most of the plan, but was against starting it now. Age. The legal age for voting is 18. Agency. UNICEF is an agency of the United Nations. Aggression. The surprise attack was an act of aggression. The country committed aggression when it crossed the border of the other country. Ago. He was my friend long ago. I saw her 2 years ago. Agree. We agree about politics. Both sides agree to meet again next week. Agriculture. John studied agriculture because he wanted to be a farmer. Aid. He offered to aid the victims of the fire. Did you give money to aid the Democratic or the Republican candidate? Congress voted to provide aid to the flood victims. Aim. You cannot hit the target if you do not aim the gun. The aim of the reformers is to improve government. Air. The air is clean in the mountains. Air Force. The Air Force wants more airplanes and missiles. Airplane. I flew home on an airplane. Airport. The airplane landed at the airport in Washington. Album. He recorded the song from an old record album. Alcohol. The man fell because he drank too much alcohol. Alive. The flowers become alive in the spring. The accident victim was seriously injured, but is still alive. All. She ate all that she wanted. All were invited to speak on the proposal. She spent all her money for a new car. Ally. Britain is a military ally of the United States. Almost. My dog is almost 5 years old. Alone. Some people enjoy eating alone. Along. We walked along the road. Already. She was already there when we arrived. It is already too late to take the train. Also. Please bring me the fish dinner and coffee, and also some water. She said she also wanted to go home. Although. Although he was tired, he kept walking. Always. This street is always busy. We always study together. Ambassador. Foreign ambassadors live in the capital city. Amend. The committee refused to amend its proposal. Ammunition. They could not fight without ammunition. Among. She was among the students who left the school. Amount. The doctor gave him only a small amount of medicine. Anarchy. The peaceful protests blocked the streets and produced anarchy. Anarchy resulted when the city could not stop the riots. Ancestor. My ancestors came from Switzerland in 1742. Ancient. Scientists discovered the ancient knife in a cave. They read the Iliad while studying ancient Greece. And. My dog likes to run and jump. 5 and 3 equal 8. Do you like rice and black beans? Anger. The protester's voice was full of anger. Animal. The kangaroo is a strange animal. Anniversary. When is your wedding anniversary? Announce. Who announced the VOA News last night? The President announced a tax cut. Another. May I have another kiss? Let's do this another way. Answer. That was my final answer. She answered the question with a smile. Any. I do not have any plans to leave town. Apologize. Do not apologize for someone else's mistake. Appeal. I have appealed the decision to a higher court. The aid organization appealed for more food and water for flood victims. Appear. The actor appeared on television for the first time. The ship appeared as the fog lifted. The farmer appeared to be very tired. Appoint. The owner appointed John to head the new business. The president can appoint a judge to the new court. Approve. The bank approved my loan. I approve of your proposal. Archaeology. He studied archaeology in college. Area. My friend lives in this area. Argue. The president argued for more aid to schools. They argued all day, but could not find agreement. George and Al love to argue about politics. Arms. The rebels got most of their arms by taking them from soldiers. We are very concerned about the spread of nuclear arms. Army. The Army fights on the ground. Around. She drove around in her new car. Arrest. The judge ordered police to arrest him because he refused to come to court. The police arrested the violent demonstrators. Arrive. The president arrived in Tokyo for an official visit. Art. Much of the art included paintings stolen during World War II. Artillery. Artillery destroyed most of the buildings in the town. As. The wildfire spread as fast as the wind behind it. As he heard the gunshot, he looked at his watch and saw it was almost 5 o'clock. He watched the animal as it ran across the field. Ash. Only ashes were left when the fire passed. Ask. We ask the teacher questions every day. The candidate asked the people for their votes. Assist. The doctor asked the medical student to assist him. Astronaut. Astronaut Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon. Astronomy. I study astronomy because I like to look at stars. Asylum. The refugee asked for political asylum. At. She saw the bear at the edge of the forest. Look at the bear. We must go home at noon. Atmosphere. The atmosphere of Venus is mostly water and carbon dioxide. Attach. Please attach this name card to your coat. He attached himself to our group. Attack. The war started with a rebel attack on government troops at Charleston, South Carolina. Several men attacked him on the street. Attempt. He attempted to change his life one step at a time. Do not attempt to drive through the floodwaters. You will never write your book if you do not attempt it. Attend. The President will attend the meeting. Automobile. Is a bus an automobile? Who invented the automobile? Autumn. The trees of autumn are bright red and yellow. Average. The average of daily high temperatures in Washington in January is 0 degrees Celsius. The average amount spent for lunch was $2. John is an average student. Avoid. Avoid meat and milk products to prevent a heart attack. Awake. The storm kept everyone awake for hours. Award. Last night, we saw the movie that won the Best Picture award. Away. The old man came from far away, but his home is here now.